What's going on, y'all? So the other day, I didn't get a chance to finish recording the Is Working Warner's Dollar Tree account worth it video. I only showed you guys a little bit of what I was dealing with that day. A couple days passed by. I did that load last week. We're in a new week right now. I didn't get a chance to finish recording. So I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit, give y'all my personal experience, in my opinion, about the Dollar Tree account. A little background: I've been doing the Dollar Tree account for going on a year now. Since I've been working with Warner, I've been strictly on the Dollar Tree account. You guys see me go down to Texas a couple times, but I'm mainly on the Dollar Tree account. So, like I said, y'all, I've been doing this Dollar Tree account for going on a year, and in my opinion, it's not an easy account. It's not for everybody. I could say that. I can honestly tell you it's not for everybody. You have to have a lot of patience with this account. It's a lot of long days, a lot of long nights. It's hard work. So, to start off, in my opinion, is the Dollar Tree account worth it? Like I said to you guys earlier, it's yes and no. And the only reason why I say it's yes and no is because, like, the way the Dollar Tree account works is you get a load, they pay you $300 for the load plus the mileage. So the $300 is, to me, it could be better. It should be better, especially for the type of work, the work that you're doing. It should be more. But, in all actuality, we all know how business operates. They're going to try to get the most amount of boxes in that truck to get the maximum amount of pay, and they're going to just throw it all on one driver. So we'll get into that. So the way the Dollar Tree account works, you get a load, they pay you $300 and your mileage. So the mileage, the cents per mile that you're getting, I believe I don't know what it is now. I don't know if it's higher, if it's lower, but when I started, it was 92 cents. So I'm not sure. I think I might be at 92 cents still, or I might have got like a 2-cent raise. I don't even know, but it all depends on your miles. So let's say you get a load and you're doing local, so you're just gonna stay in the area. So they give you a load, and you get, like, on that load, you're only driving 60 miles for the day. So basically, all you're getting is the $300 times the 92 cents times the 60 cents. So that's pretty much what you're getting. That's your pay. So to me, when it comes to that, like in situations like that, I personally don't feel like it's worth it, because it's just the amount of work that you're doing, and you're not really getting paid. You're staying local. Now if you're going out, maybe a different state or whatever, you get like a decent amount of miles. You could get, like, if you could pull like a load that got like 300, 400 miles, maybe you get something going up north or whatever, it might be worth your while. You know what I'm saying? It's a yes and no. It's a yes and no for me. Some days is good, some days is bad. It just all depends on, what I'm saying, how much you want to work, and your work ethic. So me personally, I try to do as many loads as I can in a week. Whatever they offer me, I try to do as many loads as I can in a week. Sometimes you might get 2, sometimes you might get 3. But in all actuality, you need to be pulling at least like 4 or 5 of these things for you to make a decent paycheck. Um, at the end of the day, is nothing. I don't have no personal beef with Warner. I just feel like around surrounding this Dollar Tree account, it's a lot of politics. It's a lot of favoritism. It's a lot of things that needs to be changed. For example, just the way that that this unloading process is, and I still can't wrap my mind around it. Sorry, tongue twister. I still can't wrap my mind around it. Is why we are in the year 2023 and we are unloading boxes one by one into a store. I mean, I get it. Like I said, it's all about the money, and they're trying to cram as much as possible into that truck because they're getting paid per box inside that truck. So if they could fit 5,000 boxes in there, they're going to throw 5,000 boxes in there, probably give you like 3 or 4 stops, and for that whole load, all you making is that whole trailer, all you making is $300 plus your mileage. And to me, I don't think that's fair. I think it should be a lot more than what we're getting, but that's just the way certain businesses are. Like, I feel like they operate, they don't really operate fairly. It's more of a gain for them because you're pretty much the one making the money for them. So I don't really like the way that the unloading system is. I feel like it will make things a lot easier for drivers to have a lift gate on the back of the truck and everything to be on pallets, and we just roll the pallets off of the truck into the store. Because there's stops that I go to that don't have loading docks, and you're getting like 3-4 pallets. You're talking about water, bleach, miscellaneous items, and you have to break this pallet down. You have to break the pallet down and send each piece in the store one by one. Now, when they tell you that you got 3,000 pieces or 4,000 pieces, you're actually doing more than what they're telling you because of the fact that you have to break down the pallet. That pallet only counts as one piece. They're not counting the pallet, the amount of pieces on the pallet. They're counting the whole pallet as one piece. So my issue with that is, why are you guys counting the pallet as one piece and we got to break it down and we sending everything off piece by piece? You're actually getting more work out of your drivers than what's said on paper. So keep that in your mind. Like, when you come to the account, you're gonna get more than what's on the paper. Like, the paper is never accurate to what's in the back of the truck. You're gonna get pallets. The pallets, some stores you go to, you might be able to roll it off. If they got like a pallet jack, you might be able to roll it off and into the store. They'll take it on a pallet. If they don't, you'll be taking your rollers and connecting it to their rollers and sending each piece down the roller one by one. So that's one thing that I don't like about their unloading process. Another thing about the unloading process, like I said earlier, you guys got to have a lot of patience. When I say a lot of patience, you're going to go to stores where they might be understaffed. I've been to stores where, you're starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, there's only one person unloading, or 2 people, or 3 people. It's never enough staff. So it's kind of like when you go to a Dollar Tree, you kind of don't know what you're walking into. You don't know if you're going to walk into a fully staffed Dollar Tree for the unload, or you're going to walk into a half staff to no staff unload at a Dollar Tree. So I feel like, that could be a little bit better. So when I say you got to have patience, you got to have patience for that situation that's going on at that Dollar Tree. Some stores are slow because they don't have enough people. Some stores are fast because they might have 4 or 5 people. You just never know. So you got to have some type of patience for that. One store might take you 5 hours, you know what I'm saying? And, you got 2 more stops to go or 3 more stops to go. It just all depends. And, they don't really understand, like, when it comes to doing the Dollar Tree, you have to manage your clock. Your clock is running. Every second, every minute, it counts. So you have to manage your clock. That's another thing that, kind of just like when I say you gotta have patience, you gotta be able to have patience for those slow stores, those stores that, you know, it's gonna take you a little bit to get in there and finish up. You might not make it home that day. You might not make it home that night. Just based off of how your stores are operating. So just keep in mind that every store is different. Some stores are staffed, some stores are not staffed. So you just got to be a little bit patient with whatever situation is going on. So another thing, working a Dollar Tree account, it's just so many things, y'all. It's just so many things. I've been here for like I said, I've been here going on a year, and I think I've seen everything. Um, I work alone, so I don't have an extra person helping me unload. I unload everything by myself, so that's why I kind of say it's not really worth it. But sometimes it is. It just depends on the workload. It just depends on how much you get in, how much and how the stores operate. So in the amount of jobs that I've had, and most of my jobs were delivery jobs, I've never worked at a job where a tractor trailer would pull up and it's only one person unloading the trailer. I've never seen that. You know what I'm saying? It's usually a group of people. It'd be like maybe 4 or 5 people. They're pulling everything off with forklifts. They're pulling off stuff with pallet jacks, whatever. You come here, you're going to be in the back of that trailer. You're going to be working, guys. I'm just letting y'all know it's a very laborious job. And it takes a toll on your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that, you're going to get in and be done in 4 or 5 hours. No, you're going to be here from 5 a.m. and your day is not going to be done until maybe like 12, sorry. Your day is not going to be done until like 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Now, 12 o'clock hit me because I've come back that late, just depending on, where I was for the day and, how things played out. So, it's just a lot, guys. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot of labor. It's a lot of labor. So just prepare yourselves for long days and long nights. Like I said, if you're working alone, the best I could tell you guys is pace yourself. When I started working this account, it was the summertime, and the trailer, and it was a heat wave too. It was like 90 degrees outside, and it was hot. You know what I'm saying? And back there inside the trailer, it's a whole different type of feeling in there, because that trailer is like an oven. It's aluminum. It's made out of metal, so all the heat is like you're like cooking back there. It's like you in an oven, like you a rotisserie chicken. You just baking. You just baking in the back of there, man. So when I started, like I said, guys, it was summertime, and it was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. There was a few times where I thought about just quitting. Like, I thought about just forgetting everything and just finding somewhere else to go, because the heat was it was intense, and it's like you got thousands of packages to deliver. You got thousands of packages to unload, and you're just hot. You're sweating. There's so much sweat coming out of you. So be prepared for the summertime. The summertime, it does get hot back there. It's very hot back there in the summertime. The wintertime, it's the complete opposite. It's like an ice box back there. It's freezing. So be prepared. Pace yourself, guys. It's not a rush. Don't rush yourself. Don't force yourself. If you don't feel well or you don't feel up to working, call and let them know, like, hey guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm not feeling great, you know what I'm saying, I can't go no more right now, I need to stop. Your health is always more important than any load. Don't let none of these people tell you anything different. Like, don't let them try to like make you feel bad or try to penalize you for not finishing the load or you feeling some kind of way. Just know, like, your health is more important. You making it back home is more important than any box, than any trailer, than anything that they got to sell you at this job. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You know, if you're not feeling all that great, you're not feeling, 100%, like, when I was working there, my first or second load I had by myself, like, I started feeling sick. I started feeling hot, like I was nauseous, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Drinking water, and it's just like the water that you're drinking is not satisfying your body because you're just sweating so much. So, after a while, I kind of got used to it. It took me some months to get used to the type of work that comes with this Dollar Tree. Don't get me wrong, my body still gets sore after doing these types of loads, and it's only but so many loads that you could do in a week, especially if you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just, try to pace yourself, try to spread out your loads. If you do, get loads, you get, spread them out. Don't try to do, too much in a week. It does take a toll on your body. Like, your body does, it does hurt. So, just try to, pace yourself back there, and do the best that you can, guys. It's this kind of work it's not like anything you've ever seen before. It's like something completely different. Like, you have to really pace yourself. You have to really, like, be back there. If you don't have somebody to help you, it's a lot for one person. It's really a lot for one person. That's why, to me, depending on the load, sometimes it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth the amount of strain you putting on your body, to try to make ends meet, and I just feel like sometimes, we shouldn't have to do this kind of work just to make ends meet, especially if the compensation doesn't match the work, And like I said, guys, the way they operate, they get paid per box to go in the back of the trailer. So, they're gonna send a bunch of boxes with one driver, and that's how they making their money. They getting paid per box, and they're gonna put it all on one person. And if you like me, and you working by yourself, it tends to be overwhelming. It tends to be overwhelming, especially when you don't have that support system, that extra hand, that extra push. It does get overwhelming. So just be prepared for those type of situations. Another thing that you have to also be aware of working a Dollar Tree account, you are going to go to a lot of stores that have some crazy parking lots, some crazy backing, some crazy, it's just crazy all around. Like, I've been to some stores where, like, it's nothing but dumpsters back there. There's, like, it's tight, there's not enough space to bend the trailer. Wherever they could send a 53-foot trailer, y'all, just know they're gonna send it there. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like a lot of the times, like, when you go to these stores, you're putting your license at risk. You smack one of these buildings, or you hit a dumpster, or you hit a car, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these Dollar Tree locations, they're not tractor trailer friendly. They're not 53-foot trailer friendly. So just be aware of your surroundings when you go to these stores. If you gotta get out and look, make sure you get out and look. Make sure you check and see how much space you got. Check all around the area of your truck just to see what's going on, because anything go wrong, it's gonna be your fault. You know what I'm saying? So just be cautious about the places that you go. Remember that your license is on the line. Remember, that any little thing that go wrong, you the driver, you're gonna get the blame for it. So just, be aware of your surroundings and know that some of these stores, the parking is not tractor trailer friendly. It's not something that, it makes sense for you to send a 53-foot trailer and you're in an alley, and the shipper, the Dollar Tree, sorry, I should say, wants you to bend the trailer 90 degrees and there's no space because you have a whole wall next to you. So just be aware of your surroundings, guys. When it comes to those things, You know, if you see the trailer getting too close to something, you know, just get out and look. You know, just be mindful of your surroundings. So